Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the look of the title, today we are going to be going over all of the postpartum cuarentena care that my mom and my grandma have always had for many generations, and we're going to be sharing that with you guys. So I'm going to have my mom come down so that way she can film this video with me, and that way we can let you guys know all of our care, postpartum care. But before we do get into it, I do have some exciting news. I am partnering up with Beauty, which they are going to be sponsoring today's portion of the video, so huge shout out to them. Obviously this is the reason why I don't have anything on my eyes, because I will be showing you guys their mascara, because their mascara is one of my favorite mascaras that I've been using till this day, and it is their volume mascara. As you guys know, I love to wear lashes and everything, but lately, for the longest time, for like many months, I've been doing the half lashes. So with that being said, I do need to have my real lashes peek through, and obviously you guys know I damaged my lashes so much that to the point that I barely had any, and I've been trying to grow them out and, you know, make them long and everything, make them stronger. So this mascara right here from Beauty, not only is it going to make your lashes look voluminous and all that, but it has powerful ingredients that are going to aid in hair strength, length, and thickness. It does have this tapered brush, so that way it can really coat your lashes, kind of like build up your lashes and all. It's not completely waterproof, but it is water resistant, so that way it doesn't flake or transfer or none of that. But at the same time, you can easily remove it at the end of the day. It is vegan and cruelty free, and I also love that it does not smear. When it comes to the inner corners of my eyes, that's the thing that I hate about other mascaras, that it almost always smears. But the wand, the way that it's shaped and everything, it just makes it so easy to just really get in there and everything. Here is my pro tip though. If you really want to have your lashes be super strong, long, and just everything, give it a little boost by using their eyelash serum. So this is their eyelash boost serum. I've been using this every single night, and I'm telling you, this is what's making my lashes like grow again. Obviously right now you guys can't probably tell with the lighting and all. You guys will see my lashes right now by themselves with the mascara, so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. But like, these two combined have been a huge game changer in general when it comes to growing out my lashes, being strong and beautiful and everything, because before this, yeah, my lashes were horrible. So with the eyelash boost serum, it is going to improve the appearance of your lashes, obviously. So it's going to make them stronger, longer. It also builds up the hair for a longer lifespan and to nurture in hair follicles. All of the ingredients in this eyelash serum is 1 rating on the EWG scale, so that's a plus. And not only that, do I wear it on my lashes, I have been applying this on my brows as well, so I don't ever forget my brows. My brows, they're gonna be going strong, okay? I want my brows to thrive, okay? So that is a pro tip for me, that you guys can also use it on your brows, because it does have clean ingredients. It is obviously safe to use while pregnant, so obviously right now that I'm pregnant, this works amazing. Obviously always ask your doctor first before using anything. I want to kind of demonstrate for you guys me applying the mascara, so that way you guys can see the difference that it's going to make. So let me go ahead and start applying this. Here is after 2 coats, okay, and look at the difference. No mascara, mascara. That being said, if you guys want to check out these 2 products, I'm going to have a link in the description box. But lucky for you guys, these products in general are affordable, and they're constantly being sold out. These 2 babies come in a bundle, so not only are they already affordable, but in the bundle it's already at a discounted price. And on top of that, you guys can use my 20% off discount code. Like, that is an insane amount of savings, you guys. So you guys don't want to miss out. I suggest you guys snag these up real quick before they sell out. Like I said, I'm going to have my 20% discount code here on the screen, and as well linked down below in the description box with the link to these babies, so that way you guys can go check them out and purchase them. Honestly, hands down, my favorite products, because they have really helped my lashes so tremendously that I am just like, yes. Now I'm going to bring down my mom, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the video of the postpartum care of La Cuarentena. So grab your cafecitos, because we're about to start. All right, guys, so I am here now with my mommy. Before we do jump in and let you guys know all of the postpartum care, la cuarentena care guide. This guide of how to take care of yourself after having a baby comes from generations back. I'm talking like from like past my great grandma. Like, it's just things that have been passed down to now me, which later hopefully I can pass down to my daughter. But I will be honest, not a lot of these things do I take very seriously. The only reason I did some of them is because my grandma was here, and obviously you guys know you can't mess with the grandmas, okay? You just can't. To avoid her having to scream at me and tell me stuff, like, I would just do it, you know? But a lot of these things I'm just kind of like, they don't make sense with me, and it doesn't make sense with today's times, because obviously,
la juventud.
Well, she says okay, it's just us being like rebels and like not giving a fuck, but it's just some of them just don't make sense to me. So anyways, take them as you wish. You can take them as serious as you want, or just laugh about it, whatever. Let's go ahead and begin. The very first thing that you have to do as soon as you give birth is taparte. Like, you have to cover yourself up, everything, like not just your body but also your head, and especially your head, right?
Sobre todo la cabeza.
Yes, because she says that you get sort of this kind of migraine type of pain in, like, or headache, if you could say, that she personally,
lo llamamos una punzada de cabeza.
Yeah.
Pero es algo muy fuerte.
She personally has actually experienced this with my brother Eddie, and she says that it was because due to the lack of her not taking care of herself y tapándose, like covering herself up. I don't know.
Yo también no le hacía mucho caso a mi mamá, porque yo también me sentía pues joven, ¿verdad? Ya.
Yeah, let me just say this. Tú lo empezaste a tomar bien en serio cuando te pasó, huh?
Sí, cuando me pasó. I have Eddie, so it's complete difference. I have a Jasmine. My mom take care of Jasmine, and my husband is coming to the United States. So I am alone with my Jasmine and Eddie, and I have 2 weeks when Eddie is born, and I need to do my laundry, you know.
And wash his bottles.
Yeah, and I wash only one bottle. Only one, but the diaper. So
because back then, if you guys didn't know, I never wore diapers. We wore rags.
Rags, yeah.
Because we couldn't. They couldn't afford diapers.
Yeah.
The reason she needed to go outside was because in Mexico,
la pila siempre está afuera.
Yeah, you always have to go outside to do your laundry there, wash your dishes, everything from there. So that's why she needed to step outside. It's not like what it is today, that you have your laundry room, or like, you know, the laundry inside your house. This was completely different. You needed to step outside.
So, and that day when I do the laundry, I feel the wind too much cold in my head, and it's going inside. I can feel how's the pain. It's so hard. For 3 days I have that pain. And after that, so I told Jasmine, when she have a Jaylin, just cover your head. All the times.
She didn't want me to go through that.
Yeah, and I tell her, I don't care, you look young and the people look you, just cover your head. Yeah, because that was very important, because if you get that kind of pain in your head, oh my God, it feels so terrible.
She says that she felt like she wanted to die.
Yeah. Be honest to you.
So I did do this. I actually did cover my head, everything, even up into the car. I was sweating, you guys. Like, it was so hot. I even mentioned it in my video when we were on our way home. I was like, I'm sweating, but my mom says que me tapes. So here I am with my little rebocito. But she really wanted at all costs to avoid that like intense pain that you get in your head. So that is the reason behind that, of covering your face and your head, your ears, everything, you know. When it comes to your body, it's because you get pain in your body, right? Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing, right?
It's the same thing, but
it's just it hurts your body.
The headache you get at the same moment, you know. And the body, you can feel the years. After years, yeah, you can feel that. So
that pretty much sums up why at all costs for 40 days, it's not just like as soon as you have the baby, no, 40 days, right? 40 days, have to cover yourself up if you're going to step outside. When you're inside your home, it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, because I remember like being inside my home, she didn't really care. The second thing that you need to take care of is the way that you are going to consume food. So it always has to be warm.
Yeah.
It can never be cold.
And make every day.
And you have to make it freshly every day. You can't just have recalentado.
No.
It always has to be organic, freshly made,
and well done.
Warm,
yeah, and
cooked,
done.
well done.
And the tortillas, if you have the tortillas, you have to eat a little crispy.
Yeah, she says that obviously because we're Mexican, we always eat tortilla every day.
Yeah, so here is no.
She says that and I honestly don't even like crispy tortillas. I like mine to be soft, you know, like not too soft, but like, you know, something in between. And she would always like give them to me almost like borderline burnt almost. But she was so heavy on you cannot have any non-crispy tortillas. Why? I don't know. Why? Well, actually, no, I do know why. She says that you guys can get diarrhea, and also it affects the way that you're going to breastfeed. So it's very important when it comes to that to just eat like that, or at least for the first 40 days to consume food like that, because it's going to help not only yourself but as well your baby, because it avoids like colics and like other health issues, I guess, when it comes to your body and your baby. So it's just kind of to avoid all of that, and also diarrhea, because I guess when you're
esa diarrea es terrible también. Si
yeah.
te puedes deshidratar, si te da una diarrea así terrible.
Yeah.
O sea que, no, hombre, es terrible.
You can really dehydrate yourself, because I guess it's really like severe when it comes to those 40 days. Your body's just going through a lot, so it's recovering, and in that moment it can be very, very fragile. So the diarrhea is not your typical diarrhea that you would get any other day. So that's why she's saying it's so important to have your crispy tortillas, your food always warm. I remember I had
and you
avocado.
need to try to eat very, yeah, I know. When she
I had avocado because I wanted it, and she was like terrified, you guys. Oh my god, I heard it all day. Like, I just want avocado. What's wrong? What's wrong with avocado? You know, but
Pero
no.
el aguacate es frío, por eso.
Yeah, it's not a warm food, so that's why it's that's why she's saying like it's better to just have your atolitos, tus caldos. I remember for like the 40 days, the majority of the foods that I was eating was caldo de pollo, albóndigas. That was it. Pretty much those were my two main foods. But my breakfast, I was like, girl, I'm gonna have my avocado toast.
Atolitos todo el tiempo. Pero el atolito es bueno porque te ayuda para...
It helps with the breastfeeding.
Yeah. Sí.
Yeah.
Tienes más leche.
And also like me decías champurrado, hot chocolate, like
arroz con leche.
I can't wait for all that. The next one I didn't take serious. I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm following this one. But basically for a whole week, and I know some people also make it very more extreme than this, but for us it was just a week straight. You can't shower, you and the baby. Like you can only use wipes.
Only wipe it, yeah. You can wipe it.
You can just wipe it here and there, but you cannot shower. I didn't take that obviously serious because in the hospital they give you your first shower and they give the baby the first bath there. So that went out the window right there. My mom was just like, okay, like there's nothing much she can do there, because I obviously wanted a shower. Like I had a C-section, blood everywhere. It was a mess. So I was like, no, I want my shower. My hair was so greasy, like.
But anyway, so the life is different here now because you can take the shower inside. Everything is closed. The window closed. The door is closed. Yeah. So it's okay. But in El Rancho, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, because true. Because a lot of the times in El Rancho, like sometimes they have their showers outside. So that is why. Yeah, yours was outside, huh? Mm-hmm. That is why. In back in the day, it was like so important that you do not take a shower, like at all. And so now that things are different here, we have our shower obviously inside the home. It's very normal to have a shower inside the home. When you're in the hospital, you don't go outside anywhere. The only thing my mom was scared of is because they always have the AC on all freaking day, and for her, she was just freaking out about that. But I mean, I was not
mamá de oso.
Yeah.
Yo si me está siempre la voy a tratar de cuidar.
But anyways, I did shower because obviously I just felt gross. I just wanted my shower, and then the baby they just automatically give the baby the shower. This next one, obviously, I was like, what? She actually didn't even tell me about it, not until like way after when I had asked her like, tell me the full guide, like what is the full guide, you know? But this one was kind of like weird for me because she says that you're technically not supposed to sit on a chair, that you're supposed to sit on the floor. If you're going to be sitting down, you have to sit on the actual floor with your foot like on the bottom of your
cruzando tus pies, así como que este pie te lo metías abajo. Digo yo de la cola.
Yeah, like literally bien abajo de la cola, like.
Pero
right
eso,
under your
eso era
tush.
para darte soporte a que no se te salga tu matriz o que no quedes con la matriz salida.
So everything had to do with like just taking care of your uterus because I don't know, they had this feeling that it can probably get, obviously it's weak in that moment, right? But they just kind of wanted to give it support in a way, recover, you know? ¿Sí, no?
Pues sí, es que la verdad que uno queda tan flojo de todo que de verdad uno tiene que cuidarse.
Yeah, so it was just kind of like, I guess, that reason behind it, like it just kind of
Sobre
giving it
todo si lo
support.
tienes al bebé normal.
I had a C-section, so that's why she was probably like not that heavy on it and didn't even probably tell me at all because she was just like, okay, well, you didn't have anything down there. So it wasn't until like later on after I asked her like, okay, what is the actual full guide? She told me it was that. So even if I did have my baby normal, I don't think I would have followed this one either. I think I would have been like, yeah, see, this next one goes back to the same thing of just, I guess, hurting your bones and your body in general, but is you can't sleep for the first 40 days with your partner. Like, obviously I didn't do this. I need my partner with me.
Say, hey, Panchito, you can sleep with Juanita. You need to go to the different bed. And say, then my husband said, no, why?
We both obviously didn't do this one.
Yeah,
but technically, I guess what the whole thing behind it is that their heat kind of, I guess, affects you and your body and your bones. And
El chamorro. ¿Cómo se llama el chamorro? Ese es lo que te duele después. El chamorro es lo que te duele después.
Yeah, something to do with that. I don't know how serious this was because nothing happened to me, I guess. I don't know. Maybe what we'll tell. Yeah, like how my mom always says, just wait until you get older. I didn't follow this one. I was like, how? No, I need him. I need him in the room with me. Like, I had a C-section, so I couldn't sometimes get up and change the baby's diaper like that easily. So like, for me to be calling him in all the time, it was just not realistic for me. So that's why I didn't do it. I was like, no, like, there's no way I'm gonna follow this one through. This next one that comes into play, it all has to do with the same exact reason behind affecting your body, affecting the recovery of your body, the way that your bones are going to hurt. Everything has to do with, as you get older, you're gonna feel it and you're gonna get worse and worse. So that means you cannot cook at all. Nothing. You can't clean at all, especially you cannot sweep. Yeah, you cannot sweep at all. Can't use scissors. Scissors was a big thing. In a way, it can also affect your breastfeeding. I don't know. I guess que te corta la leche or something. I don't know. But it kind of has to do with that. But at the same time, with your body, you can't go near the fridge as well because of the cold air for the fridge. Obviously, back then they didn't have this, but now it got added on because of the fridge being cold. You can't do your laundry. You, as a mom, you can't bathe your baby. Like, you're not supposed to do anything. You're just supposed to let your body recover those 40 days because those are the 40 crucial days, I guess, that you just have to let your body heal. Especially if you have a C-section, obviously they get a little bit more strict with that. But yeah, I remember my doctor telling me, like, just have as much rest as possible, and the only thing that you're allowed to pick up is your baby. And if your baby is in the actual car seat and you need to carry the car seat by yourself, that's pretty much it. That nothing else. And I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense though, like with the whole 40 days, but it's very important, and that is why they also tell you you're not supposed to have sex during those 6 weeks. Yeah, it's like the worst thing.
Yeah.
So for the 40 days, you can't do nothing because not only is your body healing, but because later down the line, as you get older, you're gonna feel it in your body, the muscle aches, the bones hurting, everything basically. So,
but something you can get in the moment you do sex, you have a very bad infection.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, obviously.
So no.
Yeah, I mean that one medically, obviously.
No patita.
Obviously, that one medically comes straight from the doctors themselves. Like, you cannot have any sex at all during those 6 weeks. Some people I know don't give a fuck and they just go for it. But girl, not me. I know. I was terrified. Pretty much just let your body heal. I kind of took serious because, one, I was lucky enough, like I said, to have my mom take care of me. Like, she was there all the time. So was my husband. Then later came my grandma, so that was a bigger help. Like there was so much support that I had, and then like little like here and there my aunts would pop in and out.
You lucky girl.
Yeah, I was truly blessed. And two, because how she is saying is back then, and I look at my grandma now and I'm like, you're right. She has literally emphasized on the point of, look how your grandma and other women from El Rancho are. They're still going at it strong. They are healthy. They walk normal. They have good vision. Like all this stuff. And then she's like, and now compare it to today's people. They're not even hitting their 50s yet. And she also says it for herself. Like look at me. I didn't take it so serious. And I'm going through a lot of like pain and like problems, issues that normally you shouldn't have to be going through, I guess. I don't know if it all has to do with this. That is why I kind of took it serious, because I was like, you know what? She has a point. Like, yeah. But like, I see my grandma and she's still going strong.
I know.
And I'm just like, how? Especially because nowadays, obviously, people get epidurals. And they also say, like, you know, back then there was no type of epidural or medical intervention, anything like that didn't make things worse. But they do say that if you do get an epidural, which is why my mom wanted to avoid it at all costs, is because of that reason too, because it just makes your back hurt even more. And obviously she got it because she had a C-section with Alfredo. And then obviously I had a C-section.
And I can feel the pain when it's cold. It's very cold. I can feel the pain.
Yeah, same here. And also all my other friends who have had their babies with an epidural all tell me the same thing, that when it gets cold, their back hurts or their knees
remember
hurt.
Nereida when I told? And Nereida, it's taken.
My friend Nereida, she thought it was a whole joke. Next thing you know, she's texting me like, I think your mom was right.
I told you.
But anyways, it just all depends on like if you're lucky enough to have somebody take care of yourself. Because obviously I know nowadays it's so hard.
Most if you live here in the United States and your mom or your family is in Mexico, so
or doesn't live near you, or they're always working. So it's very understandable if like you don't have the help and you can't do these things. Obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. So, but it's just kind of like this guide of like whether you can take it serious or not, like, or follow it as thoroughly as you could or not. But it's just kind of something that I just decided to do because obviously I had the help, you know, like I was so blessed with the help. So I didn't do any of this stuff for 40 days, like at all. But yeah, pretty much I took it very serious when it came to like not doing anything, because one, I had a C-section and I literally physically couldn't do much. I went through the worst recovery because it's kind of like how the doctors kept telling me, like, they kept really emphasizing on, you really do need to take care of yourself because you didn't just have a C-section. You went through like the whole, it's kind of like giving birth twice, because I went through the full 10 centimeters of dilating and then pushing, exhausting my body to the fullest. And then on top of that, throwing in a major surgery. They were like, you went through a lot. Your body was put through so much that you really do need to take care of yourself. So if you do have the help and the advantage of having people do anything for you, let them. And so I did it because I was like, okay, well, it would be stupid of me to just be like, no, you know. This pregnancy, obviously I'm going to try to do the same thing. But like I said, if you can have somebody help you and do stuff for you, or have your husband help, let them.
If you're alone and you have a baby, just try to eat and just do the very
the bare minimum.
Yeah, the very minimum, and just let it go the home. It's about 40 days only. There's nothing happen if you not do the whole house clean, you know. There's nothing happen. Just take care 40 days, and after that, the 40 days, you can do
whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do. You can clean your house and you can feel that. But after that, so the first things, that's you, very important. Just take care by yourself.
Your health comes first.
Yeah, exactly. And you and the baby, and let us go the other things. And after that, the 40 days, you can do the rest.
Yeah. Because I know sometimes, like, obviously you do have to do some laundry because the baby goes through all the onesies, or like has no clothes, whatever it is, or like you need more blankets, water blankets. Just try to do the bare minimum. But if you want to actually do this, you know, obviously you don't have to follow through if you don't want to. But
Yeah, of course not.
anyways, the last one that we have is after the 40 days. That is when you're supposed to wear a faja. I know everybody has their ways of doing this very differently. Some people do it as soon as they give birth, snatch me up in there. But I waited the 40 days because that's what my mom told me. And also because I felt very weird because I had a C-section and I don't know, just the thought of me squishing myself into something, it just terrified me, okay? So I didn't do it. I was just like, I'm gonna wait the 40 days. And that's exactly what I did. But the reason behind waiting the first 40 days is because you're letting your body heal. Like I said, you're just letting your body heal, do its thing.
If you use the faja before the 40 days, you can force your body to close, and maybe it's not close exactly what you want because the body is closed by yourself. Slowly back to normal. After the 40 days, you can tie if you want, but not before the 40 days.
Yeah. So that is why I waited the 40 days. But like I said, not only because she was telling me to wait the first 6 weeks, but also because of the fact that I had the C-section. I was just terrified of putting anything. But I did put on that one type of faja that they give you at the hospital. I forget what it's called.
I don't remember which one is, but
it has a different name.
Yeah, I know it's different.
Anyways, I requested it because somebody told me about it on Instagram. I remember somebody was like, oh, request one, they give you one at the hospital. And so I asked for one, and honestly it did give me a little bit of support, but just putting it on felt so weird. I was like, ah! I only wore it like a couple days, but after the 40 days I was in one in every day. Like my mom even told me, like, you're doing it too extreme now. I'm like, I don't care, just put me in one. This time around, I don't know, maybe I will put one on right away. I don't know, just because it does help so much when it comes to like helping your body recover. I don't know too much about what they're saying about like maybe it might not, maybe you might not let it recover to how it's supposed to be because you're forcing it. I guess it's just gonna depend on like the birth I have, and then also how I'm feeling, and then at the same time, yeah, just kind of basically I guess how I'm feeling about it. But my mom says that I should wait the first 40 days, right? And
I recommend that.
And then fajarme as much as I want. But we'll see how I feel, like I said, because I know that it does help a lot to just snatch you back in and like feel support, and you just feel better, I guess, walking and doing stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna see and wait after I give birth how I'm feeling. But anyways, those pretty much sum up all of the postpartum care, la cuarentena, from our family. So I know that for every family it varies. There's some things that are also added on or taken away from. Everybody's family tradition of how to do the cuarentena is very completely different, and some of them don't even follow it at all. Some people do.
I know.
Some people take it very more extreme than what it already is. But like I said, take it as you want.
Just remember, the life was before, it's completely different to the life right now. So
obviously some
the
things can't
young
be realistic.
people, it's completely different. Jasmine is completely different to me, and I completely different to my mom. So just remember, just if you have the baby, just take care the best you can.
Yeah. But anyways, hopefully these help you guys to get an idea or an understanding of our family's cuarentena. And if you guys have any that you guys want to share with us, or that you guys think that you would want to share for other moms to know about, leave them down below in the comments. But other than that, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Yeah, bye. And remember, take care.
Yes. Mwah.